The final 20 minutes, really cool. Other than that, hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the movie Boy Kills World. It came out in 2023. I missed it. It came out. I was like, oh, that one looks interesting. Forgot about it. It's on Hulu now. It's probably like, it says an hour and 50. It's like 140. It has like a Hunger Games thing going. It's called The Culling, and it's basically an open demonstration to kill people to prove a point. They don't put, some people they do capture and put on TV, but we'll get to that later. But they have a demonstration, they kill people. It happens every year, same time. It's usually like the enemy of this woman named Hilda. Like, oh, this person tried to do this, we're gonna kill him. This boy, he's deaf, gets his tongue cut out, gets his ears put, like the fire was put to his ears or whatever. He is being raised by this guy named the shaman in the woods. His family is killed by Hilda, and the shaman is training him to go kill Hilda. He can't talk, so it's a narrator voice, and it's the guy from Bob's Burgers and Archer. He's doing the voice the whole time. The voice comes from like a video game he used to play with his sister. So now the boy grows up. He's played by Bill Skarsgård. The shaman is played by the little guy from The Raid. He was also in John Wick. We'll get into him later. Anyway, the boy wants to kill Hilda. And as he goes around, he keeps seeing his little sister. And she's like always talking to him. He tries to break into the place where she's staying and everything. And that's where you start seeing more of the Hunger Games aspect to it. Because they do come out and they're supposed to give a speech, but the speech is not very great, so they end up killing more people, and he gets captured, and he's going to get put on the Culling TV show. And it's a production, like how Hunger Games has those interviews before, they go to do the games. It's on a smaller scale, but that's all I could think about was Hunger Games. People are not dressed up all weird, but it's all about the TV production of the Culling. It's supposed to be this big thing, and it's sponsored by different brands and stuff like that. The movie is not deep or anything like that. It's an action movie. The boy does kill a lot of people in some cool and interesting ways. But for the most part, I was like, eh. But then, the final 20 minutes, get some interesting stuff with the story. Like, okay, that's cool. And then, the raid guy gets to do things. When he gets to do things, I was like, ooh, we should have got more of this. Because he was fun. In the fight scenes he got to do, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But other than that, this movie is not really good. If you're looking for some action and not to like pay attention to the story or anything, I would say put it on, because again, it's like an hour and 40. It's on Hulu. And the final 20 minutes, I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it's very interesting and it's cool to look at. But those are just my thoughts on Boy Kills World. I see why it didn't really do that well in the theater, because it doesn't have any like substance to the character. The narrator voice, it doesn't really fit the movie at times, because he's just like looking at people and then the voices start talking and stuff. They do a little gag where, because he reads people's lips, and at one point he meets this guy and he can't read his lips, so he's just saying a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and it was pretty funny. But overall, the movie is not great. If you watched the movie, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching.